What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. This is why you got to be careful with those Asmongold. We're winning videos. We're winning videos. We ain't winning shite, my friends. At least not yet. And things like this, of course, there's going to be reactions. My God. Amazon MGM Studios head Jennifer Salke indicating that you could indeed see them purchase the rights to Lord of the Rings from Embracer Group. Embracer Group, of course, that we've seen continuously trying to spread ideology. Thank God Saber got away from them. Thank God they got Knights of the Old Republic away from them. But they still have, as we find out, the majority of the IP from Tolkien. So in an interview with Variety, Salke was asked, Embracer, who's had a rocky 18 months, currently own the majority of Tolkien's IP. Could we see a situation in which Amazon potentially acquires the company? Salke responding, we are always talking about those opportunities, but I don't have anything to share right now. Now, obviously, this could be a mountain out of the molehill, but they are talking about it, and they have the money. That's the thing. I don't even if all the Rings of Power continues to lose money, Amazon literally makes enough money they could tank all these losses. Embracer Group, of course, revealing back in 2023 that it was able to acquire the Middle Earth Enterprises at a shockingly low price. Company revealing in its 2022 and 2023 annual report, the most significant acquisition of these acquisitions is how many times we can say acquisition. The most significant acquisition of these acquisitions is the acquisition of the Middle Earth Enterprises, which owns a vast intellectual property catalog and worldwide rights to motion pictures, video games, board games, merchandising, theme parks, and stage productions relating to the iconic fantasy literary works of the Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, as well as matching rights in other Middle-earth rated library works authorized by the Tolkien estate and HarperCollins, which have yet to be explored. Dear God, if Amazon gets their hands on this. And you think it's going to be canceled by the third season when they promise 5? My friends, we will get 10 if this goes through. The consideration for the Middle-earth Enterprises acquisition sums up, they're doing this in Swedish krona, but 4.265 million, or 2.901 million has impacted the cash. Blah, blah, blah. That's still shockingly cheap. According to Variety, the rights for the Lord of the Rings were estimated to be up to, in American dollars, worth up to $2 billion. Reported, of course, that Amazon had spent $250 million just to secure the rights for the Rings of Power, which was just the appendices, just for the appendices from the book, but a small fraction of the power of the actual IP. Of course, J.D. Payne admitting it did not secure the rights to the Silmarillion or the Unfinished Tales. We have the rights solely to the Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers, the Return of the King, the appendices, and the Hobbit, and that is it. But obviously, for all the things in the past, it's the appendices that they were drawing from. We do not have the rights to the Silmarillion, which is most of the stories, the Unfinished Tales, and the History of Middle Earth, or any of those books. So if you wonder why everything was truncated or timelines were switched around, it's so they could do things without having to pay for those properties, which they might be getting now. You can see the Embracer Group, of course, has been in a week and it's had a very rough year and a half, announcing all their losses. We saw that separation. You see here, the company then sold off Gearbox Entertainment for $460 million to Take-Two Interactive Software. It also, and this is the big one, it sold off Saber Interactive to Beacon Interactive for $247 million. Beacon Interactive, controlled by Saber Interactive co-founder Matthew Karch, who at this point, Matthew Karch is one of my favorite gaming CEOs who understands exactly what makes a game successful. He and his creative lead gave some very inspiring words that really make me think they know what's going on. And the fact that Knights of the Old Republic is with Saber, oh my God, we might actually get a good game. But like I said, that's that. And then I'll leave you with Jennifer Salke. She, like I said, she had that Variety interview where she is still trying to spin like Rings of Power as a success. Obviously, we know it's not. We know that only 37% of people even finished that first season. It had a significant drop off, and the second season had an even steeper one. God knows we're still waiting for final numbers of how many people actually finished it. But I bet you it's lower than 37%. And of course, you can see Salke here, not saying viewing, but engaged with over 55 million. 55 million people at this point have engaged. I don't know what the fuck that means, but since season 2 is launched, you can see here as like of note, Salke does not claim that the show was viewed 50 million times, just that 50 million people have engaged with the show. So obviously a gross level of obfuscation, just trying to blur the lines of view, engage, watch. Bitch, how many people watched your show? Probably not a lot. Either way, they're going right along. So let me know what you think of all this. Are they going to buy it? Are they going to cancel it? Did she just answer, we're always looking for opportunities. That's it. Is this a nothing burger, or timeline's healing, but it ain't going to heal that quickly? We're going to have some fun events like this. Either way, you let me know what you think. Be sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.